2013 marked the third consecutive year of employment growth within the Rochester area. Building permits grew for a fourth straight year and have more than doubled since 2009. Home sales have grown for 3 straight years and have now surpassed pre-recession sales levels. The Rochester area economy is growing, and several area businesses are helping to fuel this growth through expansions. We've highlighted a few of these projects in the annual report that we've laid at your table. I'm talking about Easy Fabricating in Chatfield, Charter Communication and Homestead Medical in Rochester, Rochester Medical, now CR Bar down in Stewartville. We also welcome a new business, Rochester Home Infusion, located in the Bio Business Center. Please join me in thanking all these businesses for their investment in Rochester area college. Through our partnership with Mayo and the City of Rochester, we opened the Mayo Clinic Business Accelerator. Opening with 6 tenants, today just 1 year later we have 21 tenants. We've hosted 9 events at the Accelerator this past year, all focused on some way on business formation. Almost 700 people attended those events, and we built a website which has had over 4,000 visits and a mailing list of 700 that continues to grow. We built a library of 17 video presentations, and we're going to do more than 600 times, and one of our tenants, Amanda Life Sciences, is moving into the new office lab space in the first floor of the Bio Business Center. We're just getting started, but as you can imagine, we're extremely happy with where we are today. Of course, much more needs to be done in order to ensure we have a nurturing and supportive, robust entrepreneurial ecosystem, and we certainly aren't doing this alone. Many others are contributing and must continue to contribute to this effort. Dave Hewitt at the Cube, Jane Sunsback, BioAM are making great contributions. Tim Penny, I saw him here, Southern Minnesota Initiative Fund. Joanne Stormer, Rochester Area Foundation are supporting our MBA internship program. We're real thankful for that. Jim Rogers and his team at Mayo Clinic Ventures, Harry Hoffman, Paul Gorman, Jeff Torborg, and Nathan Stacy of Mayo Treasury Services are all contributing to the effort as well. We've got dozens of community volunteers who are teaching students ages 8 to 14 how to program as part of the Coder JoJo movement. We're home to Rochester's Black Data Professional Association National Championship team. Now, this is a complex and high-level programming competition. The team comprised of Rochester students used the accelerator to prepare for their national championship, which they won. Actually, they've won 6 out of the last 7, so to my mind, that constitutes kind of a dynasty, which we're happy. And I told them we were going to claim them, but really, all the credit goes to the volunteers, the amazing volunteer group that makes that organization possible as well. We're also going to continue to follow those kids, because I guarantee you some of those kids someday are going to be starting a technology business, and we're going to want to do that here in the Rochester area. Of course, in the end, it's all about entrepreneurs, the accelerator, and entrepreneurs supporting entrepreneurs and having a community that supports them. But without the entrepreneur, we wouldn't have any business creation at all. So thank you to all the entrepreneurs among us who dared to not only dream, but have the audacity and the tenacity to work towards fulfilling that dream. We got a number of accelerator tenants and entrepreneurs that are here today, and I'd like to ask them to stand up and be recognized. Could you all stand up? I see you all stood up. Stand up and please be recognized. Please be recognized. They were here last week. Next year we'll hope to have more tables of the entrepreneurs. So thank you very much for what you guys do. RAEDI has had a small fund to make loans and direct investments in area companies for years, but voter approval of the sales tax extension provided $5 million more to add to the Economic Development Fund. The Rochester City Council approved 2 grants from funding this year that allowed RAEDI to construct the accelerator and staff the accelerator. RAEDI City approved $445,000 in loans to 3 local businesses to help them get started. These businesses are also highlighted in your annual report. We've approved 1 loan this year and have 2 more in process. We're really pleased with the progress that we're seeing there, and we look forward to assisting more eligible businesses meet their needs for growth capital. Through our partnership with the 504 Corporation, we helped 9 businesses secure fixed asset loans, which today means that they're investing more than $15 million in plant and equipment. We're currently servicing a loan portfolio of 109 loans with an outstanding balance of approximately $44 million. Yes, RAEDI's work the past year and as in the past, once again helped a number of area businesses obtain the resources they needed to grow their business. We're really proud of that. These businesses combined are investing millions of dollars in our local economy and will create hundreds of and retain hundreds of jobs in Rochester for Rochester area residents. Looking to the future, all of us look forward to seeing the promise of DMC unfold. Soon, we'll also be unveiling our own plan to diversify the area economy. Elaine, Garry, our board chair, will provide some insight to that in a few minutes. The future is filled with opportunity, and we must remain diligent, continuing our tradition of working together in order to see that opportunity transformed into investment and job creation. Thank you, all of you, for your partnership, collaboration, and everything you do to make the Rochester area a great place to live, work, and invest. Thank you to our member investors, the board of directors for your leadership and your stewardship. Thank you all for being here today. It's now my pleasure to introduce Elaine Garry, Chair of RAEDI's Board of Directors, to share a few remarks. Elaine is President and CEO of People's Energy Cooperative. She also serves on a number of local, area, and state boards of directors, including the Rochester Area Chamber of Commerce Board and Executive Committee. She's an employer representative on the Minnesota Workers' Compensation Advisory Council, member of the Community Economic Development Association Board of Directors, Homestead Medical Center Board of Directors, and the list goes on. We, of course, are fortunate and proud to have her serving this year as Chair of RAEDI's Board of Directors. Please join me in welcoming Elaine.
While Gary's working on that, I have to tell you, I know he wants to get us out of here on time, but I cannot talk that fast. It's just going to take me just a little bit longer.
Sorry.
First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone to RAEDI's annual meeting today. And before I start, I'd like to ask Dave Orth to come and join me up on the podium. Dave, on behalf of the board, I'd like to present you with a small token of our appreciation and thank you for your service as the board chair this past year. Dave led the board really through a pivotal year as we partnered with the City of Rochester and with the Mayo Clinic on the formation of the Mayo Clinic Business Accelerator. And as you just heard from Garry, that is a very successful endeavor. Thank you very much. I don't know about you, but I look forward to the future with anticipation. Collectively, we are in a great place. We have Destination Medical Center and an opportunity to do what no other community in Minnesota can do, and possibly no other community in the nation will have. In addition to DMC, under Dave Orth's leadership, RAEDI also partnered with the Rochester Area Chamber of Commerce to prepare a 5-year economic growth plan for our region. While the DMC plan focuses on the medical sector, this plan focuses on ensuring that our area economy grows and becomes more diverse. We plan to devote considerable time, effort, and resources to achieve this goal, which will bring jobs and stability to our local area. Please let me emphasize that RAEDI fully supports DMC, and we will continue to work with Mayo, the city, and the state to realize its promise. At the same time, we must also take the steps necessary to diversify and grow our economy, to avoid becoming overly dependent on one sector and one major employer. Some of you may argue that it's already past due to do that, and you may be right, but there's also no better time than right now to focus on growing our healthcare economy along with other sectors in our economy. Sectors like manufacturing, food and dairy, computer systems design and production, these offer opportunities for growth as well. Our planning process started several months ago when RAEDI and the Rochester Area Chamber of Commerce engaged Market Street Services of Atlanta, Georgia, to facilitate development of the plan. Market Street was selected after a national search because of the similar work they had done in other communities such as ours. Communities like Austin, Texas, Des Moines, Iowa, Madison, Wisconsin, and Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Many of their clients are on their second and third generation of growth plans. We then organized a 60-member steering committee comprised of area civic, business, and political leaders who help guide the planning effort. Members of the committee reside throughout the Rochester area, including Dodge, Olmsted, and Wabasha counties. There were 9 focus groups held, meetings with top public and private leaders, and community survey that elicited almost 2,600 responses from our area residents. A group of target industries were identified, among those the ones I just mentioned to you. We're now finalizing the details of a plan to guide implementation over the next 5 years. In the coming months, you'll hear a lot more about this plan. It's called The Journey to Growth, and how working with area communities, hundreds of volunteers, and dozens of partner organizations, we intend to set course to diversify and grow this economy. Today, we're still finalizing that plan. However, soon the final plan will be available to all of you. There are 3 major themes to the plan that include several objectives and strategies. The 3 themes are expand and diversify the economy, optimize the regional talent base, and become a cohesive and connected region. RAEDI will take the lead to implement this plan. However, in the end, much of the plan's success will depend upon all of you, people and organizations working together. Economic development is really a team sport, and that's how we intend to play the game. So when we formally roll out the plan in the near future, we invite all of you to be a part of implementing it. Today, we reflect back a bit, but mostly we look forward to the future with anticipation. Success is just around the corner if we all work diligently to make it so. I would like to thank all of you who joined my company, People's Energy Cooperative, by investing in RAEDI's mission over the past years. For those of you who have not invested yet, we have an opportunity for you. It's called the Journey to Growth Plan. As I stated when I started speaking, along with the partners at Mayo and the DMC project, we have an opportunity that no other community in the nation has. And I would venture to say that most of you in the room today feel the same way I do about the Rochester area. I love living here. In addition to the beauty of the area that we live in, and the fact that we get to enjoy all 4 seasons, we also have, some longer than others. We also have a diversity of people living here. We have a great education system. We have the best health care possible in the Mayo Clinic and the Olmsted Medical Center. Our transportation system in the state of Minnesota is better than many other states. We really have a small town atmosphere with large city attributes. Most importantly, we have people who are innovative, progressive, caring, and hard workers. People who get things done. Those of you who are in the room today. I look forward to serving as the chair of the board this next year and to working with all of you. Thank you very much for coming.